A in the water, guys. We are in the water now. There's a sign here. It says perigro. The big version of this word is peligroso. That means that it's dangerous. This is a dangerous part of the water. I just think it's you can walk very. It doesn't take many steps to be deep in the water here. So I guess they put that sign up. Ironically, I don't see the sign anywhere else in eyesight in the beach. So I'm not sure why they put this sign here specifically. Very interesting. But I wanted to bring you guys closer to the water. I'm gonna be here for like the first 5 minutes. Then I'm gonna go find myself a seat. It's Wednesday. It's a weekday. You know, it's not busy. People aren't doing a whole lot. It's probably their day off or they're unemployed. A lot of Brazilians, they're unemployed. And shit, if they're employed, if you see what they get paid, they ain't getting paid. I saw a stat. 70% of people in this country, I think, make under $500 a month. 70%. This includes drug dealers. Not officially on the stats. Why is this guy pointing? What the fuck is this guy pointing for, bro? Anyway, I was watching the news today and they caught this drug dealer. They laid out the drugs they caught. They laid out the money they confiscated. Let me tell you something. They laid out a bunch of fives and tens, right? So in America, at least back in the day, I can't tell you about today, but they used to sell nicks and dimes, right? There used to be a such thing as nicks and dimes, $5 and $10 worth. $5 and $10 in Brazilian is useless. $5 is less than a dollar. $10 is less than $2. It's like $1.50. So that is the quality of shit that they're selling. And they broke into this guy's place. They clamped the front door. They clipped it open. They used tools to get in. They went in there with flashlights and guns, got him out of bed. This shit was crazy. This shit is crazy. I'm telling you, they showed everything they confiscated, and it wasn't even $200 worth of shit. Not even $200. Probably not even $100 worth of shit. But because it's drugs, it's a news story in Brazil. And it's trash weed. It's nothing but stems and seeds. I've never smoked in Brazil. I don't plan on it. I'm not a drug guy. I'm not a drug user, consumer. But Jesus Christ. They act so proud when they catch people with the trash weed that make no money from selling it. They might as well just work at McDonald's or something. It's so disgusting. And now this person has to spend like God knows how long in the pen, probably at least 6 months, probably 2 years or something. And their prisons or jails are horrible. It's not the typical setup where you have to shit in front of somebody and you have a bunkmate. Each cell has it's like county lockup, you know, like in those movies where you got to sit in the cell with like 20 other people, right? But the reason they have that is because of overcrowding. They have so many criminals and so little space that they stack them on top of each other. It's also a way to embarrass criminals. So that's why they do it like that. They're cheap. They can't afford it. There's a bunch of criminals. There's not enough room to put them all in one place. So they stack them on top of each other. So imagine selling dirt, brick shit weed, stems and seeds, nothing green, no crystals, no purple, nothing, right? It's not even hairy. The orange hairs or the red hairs that are on weed, good weed. And imagine going down for that shit. Not even $100 worth for this shit. It's sad, but they treat weed out here like it's fucking heroin or crack. That's how they persecute people and get them in the jails. That sucks. But anyway, it's a Wednesday here. Still hot outside. Nice day. You know, well, decent day. I see the clouds up there. Looks like it's gonna rain at some point today. So definitely counting for that. I wanted to start it off close by to the water. You know, this is Sao Paulo, Brazil. You know, one thing I don't like about Brazil or the Brazil beaches is, you know, the what the dudes wear. You know, the only time you see dudes wearing normal clothes like I'm wearing, obviously you can't see my outfit, but they're selling stuff. I'm not here to sell stuff, right? I'm not wearing trunks or anything like that, but I'm not planning to go into the water. So the only people wearing normal clothes sell stuff. Everybody else is like, they wear these like Speedos or boxers or fucking whatever the fuck you call it. Either way, it's like, it's way too much, or like, it's just suspect. And it's because they're trying to tan. They want to tan every crevice that they can, but it's foul. It's disgusting. But that's just their culture. At the end of the day, like, you're not gonna go to a beach in the U.S. I mean, you might see somebody in like some Daisy Duke shorts, but like, not the boxers. Like, that's too far. You feel me? It's a little too. It's just too far. It's just crazy. It's insanity. It's crazy. But yeah, I always walk so fast. I have to tell myself to slow down when I walk. I'll be walking too fast. I'm thinking of sitting down getting a drink. Every time I come to the beach, I want something to drink. Because, I mean, I'm not going to go in the water. I'm not going to swim. I got clothes on. I want to stream, talk to you guys. And, see what happens. I would say this spot is, like, decent. Not particularly ideal. But, like, it's okay. Definitely, it gets the job done is what I would say. Even though there's better spots in my opinion. Like, I've had family come to visit me in Brazil. I wouldn't bring them here, you know what I mean? If I had children, I wouldn't bring them here, you know what I mean? Not my little cousins, nothing like that. Like, if I brought my little cousins here, I must not like them. You know what I mean? Type shit. My man here busting his hump. Salute. I've been to a lot of these venues. You know, they'll sell their drinks, they make their pastries. That's the translation for pastel, if you didn't know. Uh, do what they do. It's pretty hot, so I just seen the gentleman bring a whole big thing of ice there, so I might walk back there, see what happens. But yeah, one thing I hate is the sus wear that these dudes be putting on. The shit is weirdo shit. The females, please wear what you want. Please, baby. They take no umbrage in what they wear. They got their bikinis in, that, and they love wearing the bikinis when they're chesty too. They don't try to hide it. Regardless of the build, people really do try to embrace their body. You know, don't want to be ashamed of it. But the dudes don't really be ashamed either. And I ain't trying to see dudes, trying to have they fucking pot belly hang out or some weirdo shit. But it's just a culture. It's not like nothing personal or anything. It's just a culture. But yeah, guys, haven't heard from any of you yet. I don't know if you're shy. I don't know if it's bots. I don't know what's good with y'all. But if you are feeling up to it and you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe. If you've been here before, make sure you like and put a comment. And if you're new, put a comment. I appreciate all y'all. Anybody that joins, anybody that contributes. I'm always shocked when I get people in here. It's always surprising to me. I do this without expectations. I'm happy when I get something. I don't, I'm not expecting it. We're still building this out. So, you know, it's taking it day by day. I would say this is the third stream this week because I did stream twice yesterday or the day before. Or I streamed consecutive days. I don't remember exactly. I have a lot going on. So, you know, I'm not particularly, I don't remember all the way all the time. But yeah, guys, we are here on the beach. It's always funny to see people tan that can't tan. They just turn red or turn pink. I always laugh at that because you can't tan. Why are you trying to get a tan for? You get tan. Your skin rejects the sun. You're just gonna turn red, like a I don't know, whatever the fuck is red, right? Ketchup red, blood red, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, man. I could definitely drink a drink right now, but I'm like, let me chill right here. I didn't even go sit down. Tia, nice. I don't know how to be coming up with these names. Ugh. But yeah, guys. There's a ton of seats. There's seats everywhere, really. Seats everywhere. When I'm sitting back here for a little bit, cooling. It's hot. Luckily, I got the AC in the crib. If you come to Brazil, there is a lot of houses. There's a lot of homes, apartments, condos, houses, and they do not have AC. Make sure you get a crib with AC because it gets fucking hot, and you do not want to be in a crib with no AC. Right? We're Americans, right? Or wherever the hell you're from. We have air conditioning. We have heaters. You know, in Brazilian infrastructure, they don't build closets and they don't have centralized heating and typically don't have centralized AC because obviously they don't have centralized heating. So you got to find a place equipped with that. You don't want to be assed out and burning up in some fucking strange crib. And when you book a crib, make sure they show the front. If they don't show the front, don't book the place because it's likely that it's in a shitty area or it's in some type of like backdoor type of area. So be careful, guys. Be careful with that. I don't remember where I went, but like there was a spot that had the 3 for 10 beer special. I can't remember where. It was probably back that way. Back that way. I don't think it was that way. I don't remember. Because I've been to all these, bro. I've been up and down this whole area. Like front to back. And to the towns next to them. I've been throughout this whole area. And besides Garuja, I really wouldn't recommend it. I mean, I haven't been to San Jose or South Vicente, but I mean, I can't imagine it gets much better. I can't imagine it gets any better. Yeah, I'm looking over there. I'm like, holy shit. It's like fucking empty as fuck. There's no volume at all. Holy crap. I always wonder when I see it that empty if it's because, yo, was that chick wearing panties? Yo, that girl over there, I don't know if she's wearing panties. I don't know if you guys saw, but she just put on her shorts. And I don't know if she was wearing panties or if she just threw on her shorts. I couldn't tell. It looked like she wasn't even wearing panties. It gets crazy like that sometimes. Occasionally, you'll see girls topless. At a beach like this, not really. But you go to Rio or something, a girl will be topless. So just be mindful of that. You know, this is Beach Talk. Give you some Q&A. or Q&A, give me some beach info. You know, one of my favorite YouTubers got his channel deleted. Um, what was his name? Skyler. Dudes here, yo, if you're a dude, bro, you can clean up so easily with these females because these dudes are disgusting, bro. They're disgusting, bro. This guy just like blew snot into the ground and didn't even kick sand over it. He's just walking like nothing happened. This is why I wear my shoes on the beach out here. This beach is filthy. You know, look at this. Why is there a screw like this on the beach? Like, look at this shit, bro. It's still the beach, so you're still gonna have, girls in bikinis, waves crashing, drinks, vibes. But, you know, anyway, if you're a dude, you can do well with the chicks, even if you don't speak English, because these motherfuckers are disgusting. They're disgusting. And you're gonna be clean and you're gonna have money. So every girl's gonna want you. And you're gonna be tall too. So everybody's gonna want you, you feel me? So don't worry about that. I'm deciding if I want to drink or not. But yeah, these people that you see here, these families, this is their business, and this is their time of the year to make most of their money that they can, get through the rest of the year. That's how it goes. I don't know I mean, they probably pay for permits or stuff like that. But, you have these people, the vendors that take up a spot and then put their chairs and stuff, tables and chairs. Then you have all the acai people, ice cream people, snack people that crawl through the beach, with their carts, and then you may get something from them as well. People selling clothes, shades, stuff like that, accessories. You know, that's how it goes. I don't know where I want to drink from. I saw that chair earlier, so I may go to those people. There's a chair like with a table right there. I'll probably chill there for like 20 minutes or something, and then go back to the bread. Oh yeah. If you can avoid the danger in Brazil, there's a lot of perks to living in Brazil because you're gonna show up here with money, right? You show up here with some money, and I don't mean like you need to show up here with like 100 bands. You know, the top 1% of Brazilians make about $2,000 a month, and that's the 1% of this country. $2,000 a month. If you make $4,000 a month, which is like almost painfully average, do you know how much money that is, bro? A month, like to have here, right? I'm not even gonna tell you guys how much I make because you might rob me if I tell you how much I make out here. Okay, I make such a ridiculous amount, like I can't even talk about it in a place, especially in a place like this. People will just try to set you up, but most people here don't make $300 a month, man. The majority of people in this country do not make over $500-600 a month. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. So, you know, if you show up here and whether you have saved money or whether you can or whether you make that remote money, however you make it, there's a lot of content creators, but most people, they're not gonna have content creation money. I don't have content creation money. You guys are helping me build that, but you know, I'm just talking to you guys because I love talking to you guys. I don't have I don't even have 500 subscribers, so I can't even monetize yet. Not yet. Working towards it. I don't know what you guys want. We'll see what happens. When I get certain things in order, I'm gonna be doing like live streams from home because I'm always outside. I always do live streams outside. I haven't done any inside streams yet. Look at them clouds. It looks like it's gonna come down hard. So I definitely want to get a drink now and then get up out of here. That chair looks mighty convenient. Let's see what they doing. Let's see what they on. See if they can make a good Starberry. About to find out. Bora. Tudo bom? Tudo bem?
O que o senhor queria?
Tem cardápio?
Tem.
Oh, deixa eu dar
Já tem aqui, ó.
copy. Prices are good too, guys. Decent. I'm gonna give them a chance. She may have two on the day. So okay. Raise the butter. Caipirinha morango de pinga? Caipirinha morango de pinga? Morango de pinga?
Ali, ó, é de 500 o copo.
Copo?
Ô, Dema, passa aí pra ele o copo aí da caipirinha.
As caipirinhas sim. As outras são as mesmas. O copo é esse aqui, ó.
Tem morango?
Você quer uma de morango com vodka ou cachaça?
Cachaça?
Cachaça? Ok. Ela sai a R$30, tá?
Tá.
Pode uma de morango?
Morango. Tem pastel de carne?
Pastel de carne, carne com queijo. Vai um pastel de carne.
Ok. What's up? Alright guys, we got the chair right here. Just ordered up. There's a lot of sand. There's actually a lot of chairs here. I want to sit back there, but I'm gonna sit back there. But that chair had a little bit too much sand. Yes. A little too much sand on the chair. I think somebody was rolling around or something. They were smoking, they were crushing a ton of cigarettes. Holy crap. Oh my God. The chair was so low. But we're here, guys. Cooling. Oh my gosh. Oh man. You know, when I see the guys in Brazil collecting these cans, I don't know how much the cans go for, but I need change that I can like give them, you know, a bill. Because they seem to be the only ones, obviously they're doing it to get paid. They're trying to earn something, you know, they're not able to work or whatever. But they're the only ones that clean here, at least partially. There's like no city, you know, the city doesn't pay for anyone to maintain the beaches. The beaches just kind of are what they are, which is sad. And if there is a committee to clean the beach, well, they're corrupt because they don't clean shit. It's pretty bad, guys. But yeah, don't forget, y'all, whether you've been here before or you're new here, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, and drop a message. Appreciate everybody that joins. We're at the 24-minute mark. We're close to the 30-minute mark. Usually I stream for about a half hour. You know, if the conversations are going or, you know, it's vibey, you know, we'll go past the half hour mark. Today has been a pretty quiet day. It's cloudy. It's not gonna rain right away, thank God. But it definitely looks like there's gonna be rain at some point today. Also, when you sit on these chairs, look at them. A lot of them are dirty, and a lot of people sit on them without shirts, and then they get the back acne or wonder why they have some type of ulcer or something on their back. You gotta be careful, guys, because these chairs, they don't seem to clean them unless it's the beginning of the day. So just be careful, guys. I don't want any of y'all to get sick or go back home with anything funny. Um, but yeah, folks, pretty chill day today. Knicks won yesterday. Didn't talk about that yet. Beat up on the Kings as they supposed to. I don't know how the hell they let Precious go for a double double last game. He got Precious starting. You saw his stat line: 5 points, 5 boards. Like that's typical weak ass Precious shit. It's not. He's not supposed to be getting All Star, All NBA numbers, 20 and 12. Are you fucking crazy? He's a fucking role player that gets 5 points and might get 4 boards. Like he doesn't. You know, I don't even want to talk about Cat again because I rather get off of here than rant about Cat or like him being soft and them just not playing to a certain way, a certain capacity at times. But it's okay. It's all right. Last year we played the Celtics, we played the Cavs, played OKC, played this team, that team, and we constantly got blown out. We constantly lost these tough games, these close games, and then we went to the playoffs.
Got you. Got you.
We got it. I didn't realize there was gonna. Here we go, guys. Here goes the pastel. I thought it was gonna be in a bag. It's cool. They need to clean the oil. The oil wasn't clean. Uh, they gave me a Brazilian ketchup. I don't like this Brazilian ketchup. It's too sweet. It's like a sugar sauce. It's like honey sauce or something. It's not ketchup. It's like a sweet tomato sauce. I don't like it. The pastel is fine though. It's cool. I don't like drinking on an empty stomach. Makes me sick. It's crispy. Just waiting for the drink. I didn't expect it so fast. One thing you will find about Brazil, things move slow, okay? Doesn't mean everything is slow, but too many things are slow. That shouldn't be slow, you know what I mean? Brazil's not Thailand or Vietnam where you can just let your hair down. You must stay vigilant. I don't care where you're at. People steal here. The stealing is crazy. Don't worry yourself about violent crime or getting shot. Keep whatever you have as valuable under lock and key, because somebody's gonna try to take it. If you're little, Muttley and Dastardly says, "Why does food always taste better on the beach?" I don't know, man. Maybe it's the salt water. Maybe because we're relaxed. Maybe it's because it's so hot. I don't know. Pastel is hitting pretty good though. I feel like barbecuing. I've been wanting to barbecue for a while. So you guys can see the inside. It's just minced meat, a little seasoning, however they season it their way. Muttley and Dastardly. I like that name. It's a good name. Well, I wanted to show you guys the drink. We're past the 30-minute mark. I'll be a little patient. I'll wait for it to get here. Show you guys and then I'll bounce. Appreciate everybody that liked and subscribed. Be sure to comment as well. Let's build this together. If you're cold today, hopefully I'm sending you some warmth. You guys are gonna be really excited when I go up north for Carnival. I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna have a ball. So yeah, guys. The drinks do take some time. It's usually one person and one blender, and then they hand blend it. I was hoping to show you guys before I close out here, but I'm like, damn. Hold up, I forgot. Oh my god. Here it is, guys. And if they make extra, they usually give you extra in a separate cup, which is right here. And this shit is delicious. It doesn't taste too strong, but I know by the time I finish this, whew, I'm gonna be lifted. I'm not gonna lie. So I appreciate everybody for joining. Until next time.